Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Princess Connect Redive video. So today we have finally unlocked 6-star Karyl's quest. So in today's video we're going to be going through, getting the 6-star quest done, as well as testing the brand new 6-star Karyl out. Now I am a few months behind, by that I mean quite a bit of months, but I finally got her unlocked. We have the entire Gourmet Guild unlocked with every 6-star. We have Karyl, about to be finished here. We've did Priconne and we've also did Karyl. So if we have two characters now, I will show you guys my Karyl. She is at rank 16-4. She is fully maxed out. Unique equipment's at level 130, so this is actually a pretty high level. I'm actually going to upgrade this just a tiny bit more to level 140 before we do the 6-star showcase. But as you can see, we are completely ready to go with every item that we need. So I'm going to go ahead and equip all these really quick while I talk here. So yeah, 6-star Karyl. It's taken me, I don't know, I did not really buy. Usually what I would do is I would actually end up buying or using divine amulets for the 6-star characters. And now I don't really recommend doing that, but if you really want that 6-star character like immediately, like let's say, I don't know, Exjino. Exjino is a good example of a 6-star character that you really want. Or, you know, Yukari or Maho is a good one as well. You could pretty much justify spending a few divine amulets here and there. Let's say you go like 3 days without getting more than like 2. Then I'd say like, okay, sure, maybe if you want to buy it, go ahead and do so. I mean, it's your divine amulets at the end of the day. I personally would recommend saving the divine amulets for other characters that come out that are good, like, you know, the one character that we just had in the Princess Scala character, that being Princess Priconne. I would recommend saving your divine amulets for her 5 stars and stuff, because you need over 1,000 for that. But all right, here we go. 6-star quest activated. This is going to be upgrading our Karyl from 5-star into 6-star form. She's going to be giving over 5,465 power, jumping up to 27,000 power at level 145. The bond level cap is going to go from 8 to 12, so we're going to get some extra bond levels. Magic attack is going to jump up to 12,587, which I think is going to be the highest. And defenses are going to be both over 200. This was almost at 300. Magical critical rate is going to be at 711, which is really high. So she's going to be getting a massive power jump. Her HP also jumps up to 25,000. And of course, the main draw is going to be her Grim Burst, which is already, before the Grim Burst was okay. I mean, it literally was just, it had nothing on it. It did no damage. I mean, it did some damage if you crit on it. But it had nothing like special about it, like no extra abilities or nothing. Now afterwards, you go from the Grim Burst, which does 13,000, to the Abyss Burst, which does 26,000, which doubles the damage, and it does Panic on all enemies. I think Panic, what that does is it stops them from getting TP from being hit. I think that's how it works. So this is really good for a PvP ability, and also pretty good on bosses if you want to stop them from using their burst on you if their bosses, you know, the burst hits really hard. So okay, here we go. We're going to jump into the 6-star quest against Karyl. We get 100 jewels from this, a few other things, and level 130 bots. Now these bots are going to be shields. That's going to be a little annoying. We have a magic attacker, and then of course Karyl in the back. So of course Karyl is required to bring for this team, which means we are going to be bringing a magical team. Now you could also do a physical team if you wanted, because of her reduced armor ability, which also does shred physical defense as well. But we're going to be bringing a magical team because magic, I think, is in a very good spot. I mean, both physical and magical are in a good spot. I think magical was better with New Year Karyl and Nenica and Summer Karyl on the team. But now, with Priconne and Christina's unique equipment, I think physical's definitely back up in there. So I'm going to be bringing Princess Priconne just to be some physical damage in case we do need it. Princess Priconne is such a strong tank that I think her, plus I guess we could bring up, you know, it's a tough matchup because I want to bring Yukari. And the reason why I want to bring Yukari is because of the magical shield, the HP regeneration and the TP regeneration. Nenica and Summer Karyl I feel like are a must. Princess Priconne is going to be tanking just fine. She obviously is lowered to magical, but with her plus Yukari shielding and stuff like that, I feel like Princess Priconne is going to be more than fine. So I think I'm going to jump in with this team, level 130. So this is going to be, I don't think, a tough fight. We're going to definitely take a lot of damage onto Princess Priconne, but this is why I brought her, is because we might be able to see the revival skill. We're going to actually have the revival skill popped up here. But we do lowered magical damage. There's the Abyss Burst. Was that had to have been Abyss Burst. Alright, perfect. So here comes Pekarine. Now, Pekarine is just going to be doing so much damn damage. Yeah, Pekarine's going to be doing really good damage here. Nenica, of course, is going to be doing great damage. But we really need to get this heal in with Yukari. If we can pop that right now, great. So now we're going to be immune to Karyl. And this is over. Karyl has no chance anymore. She's going to pop a burst here, but look. Yeah, nice damage, Karyl. 6-star Yukari is so strong. Alright, well, there we go. That was probably the easiest 6-star quest. But to be fair, I mean, this team is pretty insane. Nenica, Summer Karyl, Yukari, and Princess Pekarine. Let's go ahead and finish off with Princess Pekarine. Go get him. Bam! Get out of my game. 141. Alright, beautiful. So there we go. That was the 6-star quest complete. Very, very easy. Princess Pekarine, of course, doing Princess Pekarine things, being an insane DPS and tank. Karyl actually did pretty good damage as well. 218k, not bad. Of course, Nenica carrying the damage there, because Nenica does Nenica things. And nice, we got the 100 jewels. And now, the 6-star. We're going to go ahead and ascend her really quickly. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Alright, and there we go. We got the 6-star Karyl here. Now, 6-star Karyl, as I went over before, is going to be insane. 27,000 power, 25k HP. A lot of buffs to her stats as well. So I'm going to upgrade her unique equipment to 140, as well as read her bond stories to get her a little bit of extra damage as we can. And then we're going to take her into dungeon mode and see how well she does. Alright, so I went ahead and upgraded her unique equipment actually to level 150, so this is at level 150, and we are now at bond at level 12, which gave us the extra, 120 TP regen. Yeah, look at it. Her TP regen's at 572, that's really, really good. So, okay, we're going to jump into a dungeon mode here. Of course, I will be back once we hit floor 5, and then I think we're going to also take her into PvP mode and see how well she does in there. Alright, here we go, floor 5, of course, against Jabberwock. Now, we're going to be bringing this exact team that you see on screen. Princess Pekarine, of course, is going to be our tank. Of course, she is the new character, so I'm going to throw her on the team. We have Princess Pekarine, we have Nenica, who's going to be also defensive shredding. We have New Year Yui, who's going to be defensive shredding plus giving a magical attack buff. Of course, Karyl, who's going to be also, once again, defensive shredding and giving herself a lot of damage from her stats as a 6-star character. And then Summer Karyl, who's going to be giving the defensive shredding. So there's going to be a lot of defensive shredding going on this team. So I expect us to be shooting out quite a bit of damage. We're of course going to be paying attention to Karyl's damage the most. Summer Karyl's damage we don't really have to look at. I mean, she's probably going to be hitting like 120k-ish, which is good. But I'm going to be focused on this. Now, Karyl, 6-star, is going to be very good in the fact that she's going to be doing a lot of damage, not only just on her burst, because this is an AoE, but also just going to be a very useful character with the shredding and doing decent damage herself. So let's see. I'm very curious to see how well she does. Considering that she is at 6 stars, she has the 6-star stat increase and stuff like that. I expect her to perform very well. So we will see what happens. I don't think her burst is going to be hitting very hard though, and that's just because it's lowered because it's an AoE. Alright, so I'm going to do double and then auto mode. We're going to actually do the burst there. Biestabasto, so that was 20k, which is obviously not like insane amount of damage, but keep in mind that was without any shreds or anything. So I'm going to burst this up as fast as I can until we could see the burst again from Karyl. Now this is going to be, of course, with shreds and everything going on. We're going to be able to see this right now. Any second now. Come on. Alright, here we go. Abyss Burst. 98k? For an AoE attack? I mean, of course, that was a critical hit, guys. But 98,000 damage. I mean, that is very impressive for an AoE attack and also a defensive shredder. I mean, she's not meant to do... She does a lot of damage. She's not meant to do damage, but inflicting panic on this boss, I think, is going to be very good. 140k. Here she comes. Abyss Burst. 98k once again. Like, damn. Yeah, that's good. That is really good. Now, if I replace Princess Pekarine let's say with Kokoro or something like that, who can buff up the magical attack, I feel like that would be even better. But I didn't want to risk Jabberwock just completely obliterating us. So we should be able to get in a few more Abyss Bursts with her. There's a 49k right there, and I think we're dead because I think near Yui actually dodged the burst. So that is unfortunate. Let's see. I'm very curious to see the damage that she did. She did crit twice, but and she did 803,000 damage. That is really good. But yeah, look at that, man. 803,000 for the role that she plays, which is inflicting panic, defensive shredding. Very good. Very impressed, of course, with this Karyl. I'd hope that she would do more damage. You know, let's say like way more damage. But it's obvious that she's meant for a more arena mode. More quest mode, not a single target boss. If you're going into multiple targets, I mean, this Karyl's going to cook. Her and Nenica on multi-target characters are going to do insane damage. Like, it's going to be crazy. So I honestly was really impressed with her performance against a boss in dungeon. So now I'm curious to see how well she does in arena mode. So let's go ahead and take her into battle arena. All right, so this is battle arena. Now I found a opponent that has a mix of characters, Miyako and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to pick up Princess Pekarine because I know how good she is. And let's drop Summer Karyl and let's bring in the 6-star Karyl. Now the reason why I'm dropping Summer Karyl is because lowers magic defense of all targets by a small amount, which is really good, lowering magic defense of all targets. Now this is directly in front, of course, but small magic damage to enemies around, shredding on all by small amounts. We have that with Summer Saren here, who's going to be giving us the massive TP regeneration. Nenica, Yukari, which the shield, which is going to stop the enemy Nenica. And I think we're going to do great here. Princess Pekarine is going to be doing so much damage as well because she has the extra physical defense shred, which is going to be helping us get through this Miyako. And then, of course, Uedo Kuka, then through Yukari, then through Summer Saren, and then Nenica will be last. Hopefully we can win. If we don't win, that's unfortunate. But if we can get this burst off with Karyl, I feel like we're going to be in a really good spot. Like, if we can get this burst off. So here Nenica's already bursting right now. Which is insane. All right, here we go. Let's see. So we have, of course, auto mode on. We can't do anything about this, but I'm going to be playing in 1x speed. Or actually 3. All right, so here we go. Princess Pekarine's going to do really good damage here because she's Princess Pekarine. I think we actually can get the revive up, too, because she's below 50% when she popped this. So, is she dead? She is dead. Perfect. We're going to be able to see the Abyss Burst, I think. Now, she does have Yukari's Union Burst active right now, so I don't know if we're going to be able to see the damage here being really good, but here she goes. Abyss Burst. Oh. Yeah, wow. Okay, so she killed a lot of people there. She did that. And now we're good to go. This is over. We won. Wow, okay. That was really impressive. Not gonna lie. Let's see the damage that she did. I don't expect her to do a lot of damage here. Oh wow, okay, she came in second once. She did more than Princess Pekarine did. Of course, that is because of the shield. Yukari kind of stopped a lot of the damage that we took there. But having Princess Pekarine on the team made us easily able to get through Uedo Kuka without having a big trouble there. But the Abyss Burst with the panic mode stopped them from bursting. I mean, that is impressive. Great in arena mode, great against bosses, great against multi-target enemies, of course. I think that's where she's going to have the most use against maybe quest mode, hard mode, very hard mode, where you have to go against multiple phases and stuff. She'll be great in there because she's going to be able to kill off enemies that need to be taken care of before you get to that final boss or something like that. She'll be great. She's going to be really great in that kind of scenario. I still think she is the worst one of the three. I think first place is Kokoro, second place is Pekarine, and I'd say third place would be Karyl. Now, that isn't a diss to Karyl, because Pekarine is very, very good. Kokoro is insane. I think Kokoro is probably better than Pekarine as a 6-star character in terms of the Gourmet Guild. Then Karyl would be coming third, but Karyl does things that Pekarine and Kokoro don't do, which is debuffing and, you know, inflicting fear and panic and stuff like that. I think she's a great character. I think she's really worth the 6-star. I would 100% recommend you guys get her to 6-star if you do have her. You're gonna have a lot of fun using her. Karyl is one of my favorite characters of the series, so it's of course one of the reasons why I upgraded in the first place. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed the 6-star Karyl showcase, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye everyone.